I think they've got a real good shot to duplicate that success. Obviously, Boise State being in the mix is maybe going to make that a little bit more of a challenge. But they certainly have talent on offense. The skill players are in place. I know they're a little beat up at wide receiver going into fall camp. But I think they can utilize their tight ends a little bit better, and they got talent at that spot. And obviously, Ryan Lindley's one of the premier quarterbacks now in the country. I really believe that. I like their linebackers. I think Miles Burris can be as good as anybody in this league, and it kind of proved it last year as a junior. And Leon McFadden's a good player on the back end of the defense, so I think they've got a chance to definitely duplicate what they did. I see a bowl in their future again.
Obviously, with losing 2 receivers to the NFL, that's a big question at wide receiver.
Yeah.
Do you feel like with Ryan's talent that he can make up for that loss?
Yeah, because I think a lot of times quarterbacks make their, in terms of he's such a good quarterback, he'll find guys and they'll just have to catch the ball. I mean, get people who can catch the ball and run, they'll be okay. And I think when you have a running back like that, you can't really play, you have to play them honest with Hillman, because if you don't, he'll break it anytime. So I think actually Hillman's ability will make their receivers a lot better, because they're going to have to play them honest defensively, and then when you're keen on him, guys should be able to get more one-on-one matchups, and you have a good quarterback throwing them the ball. So I don't know who their running or their wide receivers will be, but if they can run routes and catch the ball, they'll be fine because they have a really good quarterback.
I think that one of the biggest improvements that San Diego State has made is on the talent side of it. There's always the X's and O's, but really in college football, you have to have the Jimmies and Joes. Scheme's not going to win you many football games. You have to have football players that do that. And I fully expect that the Aztecs have not only the coaching staff in place, but finally starting to get the quality of talent that they've needed to be able to make it to the next level of college football and break into that upper echelon of the Mountain West.
Rocky Long, having been a head coach before, brings instant credibility, especially considering he won at New Mexico, which, as we're seeing now, is an extremely difficult place to win. And he's going to be calling the defensive plays, which I think keeps the continuity going on that side of the ball. And so I think they're not going to miss much on that side. In offense, I think he'll be fine. They'll be fine in offense if they can have receivers to step up like they did last season. That's going to be the big question on offense. But I think he brings a lot of stability to what could have been a very unstable situation.
This is the ideal situation. They couldn't have asked for a better fit than Coach Long to come in and succeed him. He's very aware of the players, and he put the players first here. A lot of coaches aren't able to put their ego in their pocket, and they want to go and they want to find where the money is, and they want their own jobs. He looked at this as a situation where the players were kind of being left behind here, so to speak, and he wanted to stay, and he wanted to be able to guide this program and take it to where he knows it can go.